everyone, it's Krista and welcome to my channel. Today is Punched Out Thursday to Die For, and I am using my circle dies and also that cut file you saw right there, which is super cool. I got it from Paper Issues. So if you want it, it is a free cut file. All you have to do is go to their website, Paper Issues, and you can get one. So what I'm doing first is I am distressing the edges with my I love using this Distress Oxide. It's mahogany, aged mahogany, and it's such a deep, like, wine color, and I love it. So what I'm doing is I just distress the edges a little bit, and my photos are going to go in these circles you see here, and each one of these photos is a photo of each one of my young kids that I have. I have 5 younger kids and 1 adult child, and they're all 7 all the way down to the age of 5. So I have a 7-year-old, an 8-year-old, a 7-year-old, 2 6-year-olds, and a 5-year-old. And of course my 18-year-old. So what I did is I punched out each one of their pictures. This was during Halloween time, but I'm going to make it a fall layout. I have lots of bits and pieces left from my Hip Kit Club, so I decided to use them up by doing a layout like this. So what I'm doing is I'm just distressing a few that I die cut on my die cut machine. I dyed a few of the circles out and die cut them, and I put them underneath my photos that were really a little bit tinier than the other 2, and then the other 2 fit the circle perfectly. So I'm just kind of like scattering them, and I'm just getting bits and pieces that I want to use that I have in my stash. But first what I'm going to do is glue all this stuff down first, because I know where this is going. So I distress the edges of each of those circles, and I also distress them with my Distress Oxide. So I did 2 distressing. I like to do that. I like to give my my papers a little dimension, a little interest. I don't know. I like the grungy kind of look to my stuff, so that is what I do. And now I'm just putting each one of their photos down, and this is how it's gonna go. Now I found this beautiful grain paper that I had, wood grain paper that I had, and I decided to use it because I think the cut file looks really cool on it, and all of these fall colors look really good on it as well. So it looks like it's stained wood with a little bit of that aged mahogany color on it, so that's why I picked it out. So I had a lot of chipboard pieces left, as you can see, so I'm going to use that sweater you see there. I had a couple just circular bits that I'm going to use as well. The little squirrels I'm going to use, some flowers, that saying that says let's get cozy. I have a fox. I have a little house that I put inside of a little frame. And then I decided to take those little frames that are kind of leafy frames there. Looks like ribbon trim. And I decided to put them over my 2 that didn't have anything to back their photos with. And I thought it made them stand out really nicely. So, and they fit perfectly over the photos, so I thought that would be great. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to glue this whole thing down. Now for once, I didn't do any mixed media, guys. And if you know me, you know I love my mixed media, but I didn't put any in this time because I really liked the background on its own. And then I have this huge cut file. So I really didn't need to do any type of mixed media. It would have been way too busy, way too much. So I decided just to fill in my little circles with little bits and pieces of fall. And it turned out super nice. I have to say, I really like it. And usually if I don't do mixed media, I kind of don't like my layouts that much, to be honest. But this one, I really like the way it turned out. And I think it's because like I said, the background paper is already really got mixed media on it. So, and usually I don't like to use papers that already have the mixed media on it. I like to do my own, but this one the wood grain was just so pretty. I had to use it for fall. So I am going to put that little chipboard pieces. I'm just gluing everything down now. All these little bits and pieces, like I said. And I used a lot of the chipboard because I had a lot of chipboard left. A lot of flowers, leaves, any type of foliage, stuff like that. I had a lot of that stuff left in my kit. I really wanted to get it used up. So this was a good way because let's face it, I'm probably not going to do any more fall layouts anymore because we're going into December and it's going to be Christmas time now. And I am going to be doing the 12 days of Christmas with my good friend who is who invited me to be in this Punched Out Thursday to Die For, Kathy Fiegel. And and Ronnie Sue Scrapper. We're going to be doing the 12 days of Christmas, which will be from December 1st to the 12th. And I can't wait because I have so many great ideas for it. So it'll be super fun, and I can't wait to show you guys what I have in store. And I can't wait to see what they're going to be doing. Now, it might not be a scrapbook layout every day. It could be a little craft, maybe an ornament that I'll make by hand or something cool like that. So make sure you stay tuned and check us out. Give you some ideas to do over the winter break. So now I'm just going to keep on gluing down. I keep showing you guys because I wanted you guys to see all the bits and pieces that I used. I really, really love this cut file. It is so cute. And I think I'm going to do one for Christmas too. I really do. Maybe a little bit different, but definitely thinking about it because cut files seem to be the thing that's in right now. I notice a lot of crafters have been using their cut files quite a bit. And I actually have been getting into them myself. I've been pulling out, using my Cricut machine more than ever. So, it's been fun. And let's face it, it fills out your paper really, really well, where you don't have to do that much to it, you know. So it's an easy way to get your page really filled up and looking super pretty. So now I have got a couple wooden pieces in this collection, in my Hip Kit collections as well. So I decided to stick that little wooden house in that picture frame that I put there. And then I have some leaves left. So I decided to stick some of these leaves, like kind of sticking out the edges of the cut file. And it came out really super pretty. And I'm just kind of like pulling the leaves up and making them look pretty on the edges. And before I forget, I want to remind you all not to forget to check out the other ladies in Punched Out Thursday to Die For. I will have all their links down below. And don't forget to check us out for the 12 Days of Christmas too, coming up on December 1st. So stay tuned for that as well. Now, that little envelope was super cute with the flowers coming out of it, so I just had to use that. There were a lot of cute chipboard pieces in these collections that we got. These 2 fall collections, super pretty. Some of it's Jen Hatfield, some of it's Simple Stories. The majority of it is Simple Stories, but there is a little bit of Jen Hatfield in here as well that I used. So, but the papers are super pretty and fall, and they just really came out nice. And I'm absolutely loving doing all these fall layouts, but now I'm ready for Christmas layouts. I've been doing so many of the Halloween and fall layouts now. I am ready to turn the page and go into Christmas. So we got these really pretty gold leaves, lots of them. I got like this little sheet with smaller ones, and then I got a huge sheet with a whole bunch of flowers and gold leaves on it, thickers. And I decided to use a few more of them, and I have been using them quite a bit, but I thought the gold would be a nice touch to the layout. So I decided to stick a few in where my flowers are. Not too much, just a little bit. I didn't want to get too carried away with the gold. And it brought a lot more color out, and it looks super pretty. So I really like the way it turned out. And I did stick one gold flower on here. I was tempted to do it, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do it on the frame. It looked pretty there. And then I stuck a little bit more foliage in that one there as well. And that's it. I don't think I do anything else. Oh, yes, I do. You're going to see in a minute. I end up sticking a little heart over my those little squirrels are so cute. And then I cut the sides open and decided to stick the 2 little leaf scrap papers that I had left over. So I just roughed up the edges, cut a little slit, and just stuck it in there. So I thought it brought everything together and it looked really nice. And here are your close-ups. So I hope you guys like it. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you. Just hit that red subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. And guys, don't forget, give me thumbs up, and I love to hear your comments, and I try to answer back as soon as possible. So leave me those comments. Let me know what you think. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and remember, stay crafty. Bye.